She's someone like my shining star. She's so good to me. She's so good to me. Yes, she is. Music back then, like music back then was so beautiful. Music is still beautiful, but I mean, back then it's like, you had like groups and boy bands and male R&B singers who really cater to you. Like, they really cater to you and convince you to be their girl, and they tell you how nice they'll treat you. They'll understand your current situation, like Joe. Understand your current situation and show you that they can give you a better situation. Like, it used to be so amazing. And the music videos were gorgeous. The music videos were gorgeous. It was really telling a story, back then. Back then. And people make the wrong assumption that I don't know what I'm talking about because of my age, because they don't expect me to know and listen to old school R&B like that, like 80s, 90s, and 2000s. They don't expect me to know 80s, 90s, and 2000s music, but I know, and I listen to it a lot because it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. And like, I know, like, Teddy Pendergrass and how beautiful his music is. Gerald Levert's music, I know that it's really beautiful. They really cater to the girl, They really like tell a story to convince you that they are the best option, and it's like how special you are to them and how much they appreciate you being their girl. You'll never find that today, I don't think. I barely listen to today's music. I listen, but like barely. Because I'm so caught up in that whole. I'm so fascinated by the fact that a dude will want to cater to his girl. Like, I'm so fascinated by the fact that he's trying to convince you to be his girl. Because, like, my generation, like, people say I have high expectations, but because I listen to 80s, 90s, 2000s music, I do have the expectation that dudes would be like that. But they are not like that at all. And that's why I have high expectations. I'm just saying of how a dude should approach you, and how he should make you feel special and make it known that you are special to him, and that's why he wants to get with you. I have high expectations because of 80s, 90s, and 2000s music, R&B music specifically. Anyway, yeah, I think that's why I'm so fascinated, because dudes do not do any of that. And I'm like, it's such a peculiar thing and beautiful thing that I want to. Anyway. Like, I'm trying to think of the dudes that I like, or the other people that I like, because there's beautiful R&B singers who are female, 80s, 90s, and 2000s, who sang of substance, who sang things of substance, like Anita Baker and Jennifer Holliday. Ooh, Jennifer Holliday, her voice is so amazing and beautiful, and she's gorgeous. She's like super gorgeous. Like, she barely shows skin, and she's just like excuse me, her presence is so um a presence is one of beauty that you can't ignore, even though she's not showing skin. Like everybody, like okay, everybody shows skin now, right? But back in the day, nobody shows skin, and still they did their art, and still it was not a requirement for their talent to be shown, which is like so insane to me. Because that's not what we see today, right? I think um, my generation has been robbed of this kind of music, and being shown lyrics that have no substance, um, and acting like that's normal. They miss out on storytelling, amazing lyrics, amazing performances, um, by people of substance who choose not to show skin and do all that kind of thing, or not over sexualize their material, um, and music videos. And I feel like we are robbed of that, but not me, um, because I consume that kind of music. I consume back in the day type of stuff. So not me, but other people in my generation. My peers and my colleagues are robbed. They are grossly unaware of the fact that this exists. They are grossly unaware of the fact that music of substance exists. And it's truly sad, but not sad for me because I'm enjoying myself. Anthony Hamilton and Jaheim and the boy bands, the boy groups, of which I love. Yes, and the girls, like Angie Stone. Angie Stone is like her voice is so beautiful, and she's gorgeous, and she didn't need to like sexualize herself for her voice to be heard, and for her art to be shown, and for her talents to be made known, you know? And she thinks like of substance, of positivity, of hope. My sunshine has come. How beautiful is that? What a beautiful, bold statement to make. My sunshine has come. There's no more rain in this cloud. In this cloud, my sunshine has come. How beautiful, how beautiful. What a bold, positive statement to make. It's poetry. It's poetry. Serious poetry. And I also like Sade. I also like Anita Baker, of which like her voice and the messages in songs. Songs were used to convey messages. Songs were used to deal with issues. Songs were used to express opinions without sexualizing anything, which that's the type of artist I want to be. That's the type of artist I aim to be. Not sexualizing myself, not doing all kinds of ruckus, but actually making art that is powerful, impactful, with a message, sharing my opinions, talking about my emotions, and dealing with life, basically, in the struggle life. Basically. Not any of what my generation is exposed to, but what the previous generations encapsulated so succinctly, beautifully, and without being rude or mean. Like Jay Holiday, his song Be With Me. Like, you should be with me. If you see it, he's not sexualizing. He's saying how much he needs her and appreciating her and saying that she's giving me the coldest shoulder. It was not sexualizing anything, you know? but it was beautiful and sweet. But I listen to Jay Holiday often. Jay Holiday is an underrated artist. I think they underrated him in his when he first came out, and obviously now, like, I don't even think people in my generation know who he is um, at all, um, because they don't know good music, right? So yeah, but Jay Holiday came out with his album a year or two ago. It's called Time, and it's really nice. Like, his intros to the song is very old school with the guitar, beautiful guitar pieces that he introduces the songs with, and I don't think you'll ever find that today. Besides for, like, Jaheim's music or Anthony Hamilton's music, because they still make really good music. Um, they made good music like throughout their careers. Like, those people, they made good music throughout their careers, and it's sad because the world doesn't appreciate it. But I appreciate it. I appreciate beautiful music, truly. And like, people only appreciate one dimension of an artist. They don't appreciate their range, so let me talk about the music videos. The music videos back in the day were storytelling. They weren't showing everything, they weren't showing every part of themselves. They weren't only talking about that part or those parts of themselves, their private areas. They weren't talking about, like, they were really making music of substance. There's a song called Struggle No More with Anthony Hamilton. I think they were Anthony Hamilton, Jaheim, and Music Soul Child. There's a song called Struggle No More, and it's it says here it came out 14 years ago. I'm looking on YouTube, right? It says Struggle No More. Yeah. With Jaheim and Anthony Hamilton and stuff. And, like, imagine if those artists, like, collaborated more. We would have so much more beautiful music that stands the test of time, that would penetrate my generation too. That would penetrate my generation, to make them see that you don't need to do what everybody else is doing. You can talk about real issues. You can really cater to a woman without saying you're trying to sleep with her. Like, you can ask her to be your girl without trying to please her body first. Anyway, like the song Good Luck Charm. You're making her feel special and you're catering to her. That's really nice. I really like that. And I feel like, in my opinion, like, the link between old school and new school, like, the first link was Jay Holiday, and the second link between old school and, like, new school of what I like, not mainstream. In fact, we should make our own, like, Hollywood. What are we gonna call it? Where we only put the quality art, the art of substance, the art with poetry behind it, the art with proper lyrics and lyricism and value. What would we call it? The first link between the old school and new school of what I like now is Jay Holiday. And I think the second link, maybe Trey Songz. because I think J Holiday and Trey songs were coming out at the same time or something. But like people only appreciate the mainstream Trey songs of um the mainstream range of him. That's what the world appreciates. But if you like good music, I think you'll appreciate It's Too Cold for My Fragile Body. Yeah, I think you'll appreciate the range, because he can talk about really deep stuff. Like if you listen to his mixtapes, and to his earlier music, he does talk about deep stuff and storytelling and catering to a woman. Like he can talk about those stuff, and his voice is beautiful too. Just like Jay Holiday, his voice is beautiful. So I feel like people only focus on one range of an artist and not look at the others. But Trey Songz has range. Like you can talk about a lot of different things, and obviously I gravitate towards like storytelling. There's music of substance and those kind of things. The party music, no, it's nice. I listen to it, but I want meaningful stuff. I like meaningful stuff. Probably the only one in my generation. The only one in my generation. No. Welcome to the STRUGG Life. The air is trying to kill me. The cold air is trying to kill me. Let me finish what I have to say and then I'll eat my chocolate. Because I don't know how long I'm gonna not sneeze for. Yeah. I forgot what I was saying. But there are artists today making really good music, R&B music, that have some kind of storytelling, some kind of catering to a woman, some kind of substance to it without sexualizing a girl or sexualizing themselves. And it's like some songs of Think, Yo Train has really nice music. Just Chase, but like his music came out like 6 years ago, but it's really nice. He has a song called Ego, and the music video was gorgeous. It was not sexualizing anything. Jordan Sparks. I like Jordan Sparks. She's also like a kind of a bridge between old school and new school. I feel, in my mind, I like her music. Who else? Like good R&B artists today. Alcina. I like his music, but his STRUGG Life. STRUGG Life is like a rapper trapped in the body of R&B, baby. That's what that is. But that's okay. That's okay. His music is really good. It's for STRUGG Life babies. Party music. I like Kid Ink a lot. I like Kid Ink. Like his music is awesome. He's another one completely underrated. Excuse me. But his music is awesome. Motivational, all that. I like Tiger's music too. But it's like party music. And Plies. Plies like encapsulates like Plies is an old school artist, but encapsulates the concepts and uh, trending stuff of my generation too, which is like peculiar. Peculiar. Yeah. If I think of any more, I'll let you know. But there's this podcast called I Got Soul podcast, right? And obviously they talk about like R&B music and soul music, and it says I Got Soul podcast, right? Let me subscribe. I've been watching, but I forgot to subscribe. Let me subscribe right now. I've subscribed. Yeah. So they talk about R&B. Talk to R&B artists. They have interviews with them. And the hosts like ask those meaningful questions, and I like the way they interview people because it's not. They give their honest opinions on songs that they like and songs that they don't like, and they ask artists meaningful questions, questions that I want to know, that I would ask, like, what was your inspiration for writing that song? What were you going through that led you to feel that way at the time, for you to encapsulate it in a song? Those kind of things. And the hosts are really cool too, and they have podcasts, but I'm gonna watch their podcast too. They don't have a lot of views because I don't think a lot of people um, are interested in knowing meaningful things or things of substance. But anyway, I am, and I do listen to it sometimes, and it's really fun. They're so totally respectful. The hosts are totally respectful and kind to their guests, and they speak on things that I like. Like, they also talk about like album sales and things like that, but I don't care about that. I don't care about album sales and popularity and those kind of things. I only care about the art itself. Anyway, let me sneeze again. Bye. Bye.